Breaking right now at 6, law enforcement now knows the name of the person of interest in the mass shooting at Brown University. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. I'm Keisha Grant.
And I'm Mike Heideck. That is not the only new development in this investigation either. NBC News also confirms police are looking into whether or not the shooting at Brown University is connected to the murder of an MIT professor in Massachusetts earlier this week.
There is a lot going on, a lot of breaking developments with this case. We're expecting to hear from authorities at any moment now. This is a live look at the podium in Providence, Rhode Island at the police department, where authorities are expected to provide an update with all of this new information at any moment. When that happens, we will bring it to you live.
NBC Connecticut's Melissa Cooney is there live now. She joins us with what we know so far today as this continues to move. Melissa?
Yeah, guys, well, we have some breaking news just within the last 5 minutes. I'm going to look at my notes to make sure I report this accurately. NBC News has confirmed that 3 senior law enforcement officials are looking into whether the vehicle that was used in the Brown University shooting was the same rental vehicle that was seen around the home of the MIT professor at the time of that shooting. Now, NBC says that's one of the potential links that these investigators are looking at. So I know we reported earlier that officials are considering the possibility that these two cases are connected. Now we've learned through sources that the car is one of the reasons why they're considering it. We know this investigation is active. We're waiting here in the press room. We've been here since right around 4 o'clock as we wait for more information. Now, this is a fast-moving case, and for folks that are just joining us or just catching up with this case, we'll talk about the Brown University shooting to start. On Saturday, a gunman opened fire and killed 2 people and injured 9 in a physics and engineering building. Then 2 days later at MIT, an unknown shooter killed by gun a MIT professor. At this point, as of yesterday, for either of those situations, FBI had said that neither were related and no one was in custody for either shooting. At this point, it appears we're getting closer and closer to figuring out if A, those cases are related, and B, if we have a suspect. Now, at this point, we know that police have shared that they have that person of interest identified as it relates to the Brown University shooting. At this point, we have not confirmed it officially connected to MIT, that person, and we're still waiting to learn the name of that person of interest in the Brown University shooting. Also, in the past, officials have shared photos of that person of interest. We're waiting to figure out if that person of interest is the same one that they have identified. So, guys, a lot going on here.
And a lot still to unfold tonight. Melissa, thank you. We'll bring you there as soon as it does happen, right?
Absolutely. And stay with NBC Connecticut for the very latest developments on the search for the Brown University shooter. For more information, anytime, you can always go to our website, NBCConnecticut.com, or download our free NBC Connecticut app.